Don't forget the doc. Several network participants recently called into Dr. Rick Wright's Old School Sundays radio show. Check this out.
Let's go back down to New York City and find Donald Singletary, the world's greatest public relations executive, professor at New York University, millionaire, everything. How you doing, Donald?
Okay, I'm waiting for the millionaire part to kick in, but okay.
Hey, these are crazy economic times, man. A lot of money that disappeared, man, but that's another story.
That's another story, Rick.
So what's the story, Donald?
Got a couple of things. Well, we lost another one, man. I feel like I'm always calling you with bad news. That Ron Banks, the co-founder of the Dramatics, died, 58 years old.
Yeah, we had John Kellogg, Esquire, from the Berkeley School of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, just called in and gave us that news, too. And in the 5 o'clock hour, the historical attitudinal hour of Power 106.9, we're going to get heavy into dramatics and the life of Ron Banks, man. I worked with the guys, man, on a big show down at the in North Carolina, man, at Times Square in Durham, North Carolina, a long time ago.
Oh,
and
wow.
I think also another show at the Jamaica Country Club in Richmond, Virginia, along with Tagger Tom Mitchell, Ben Miles, Kirby Carmichael, man. The Dramatics, Stack Records, man. What a group.
Yeah, I saw them in 1971 in the Apollo. L.J. Reynolds was the other cat, the other lead singer. And they just tore the house down, man. They were just outstanding group. They had 38 top 10 R&B singles in their career. And I know Ron started way back with a group called the Sensations, then that one called the Dynamics, and they're one of the few groups from out of Detroit that never played for Motown and always played with some of the smaller labels around Detroit until they had their big hit and went over the Stacks.
Al Bell, Stack Records, man. Memphis,
Absolutely.
Tennessee, man. What a label, man. They had some groups in there. In fact, Mavis Staples was in town last week, man. I had the pleasure of emceeing the show along with Yvonne Staples, the Staples singers for the Cold Case Initiative on campus right before the big Villanova basketball game, man. Sold out crowd, and Chancellor Nancy Cantor, man, sitting along with Dr. Paula Johnson, man, in the audience, and Dean Melvin Stett. Man, it was a show, man. It was a party.
Oh, I know it was. Staples been there forever, man. You know, you talk about some history. Staples singers from the beginning. Even Pops, you know, one of the early DJs going on.
Yes, indeed. Pop Roebuck Staples, man. Will the circle go unbroken? By and by, man. And, of course, I got a big story about him, but I'll talk about it later. But now is your time to shine. Hey, Big East Tournament coming up in New York City, man. There's a big party next Saturday night. Arlie Presley throwing his big party at a club called the Boulevard, man, down in the village somewhere, man. One. And it's going to be showtime in New York City.
Absolutely. Hey, you know something else? I just looked over the Amsterdam News. You know, the leading black paper here in the city had a great article about a group of sisters, all of them medical doctors, about 13 or 14 of them just came back from Haiti. They went down there right after the earthquake, and they all had jobs here. They're all native New Yorkers. They just came back from Haiti. Medical doctor, I figured this is the end of Black History Month, beginning of Women's History Month. I just wanted to tie that in. Just beautiful work that they did.
Well, Donald, you're keeping us on point here at Power 106.9 Radio and Old School Sunday with your brother, Dr. Rick Wright, man. Hey, you know, there's a big program. They're honoring my late father this afternoon in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, at the Museum of the Albemarle. Big program going on right now. I'm going to try to contact them and get a report back, and they should be in about another half hour or so. And I'll get a call so we can get them on the air and find out all the goodies that happened in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Well, Donald, it's the 4 o'clock funk hour, man. It's time to party, right?
Got a funk now.
And I tell you what, there's only one guy who can bring on the funk. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Godfather of Soul.
Oh, got to be.
James Brown. Okay, Donald, stay on the line. All right, so get to all the Syracuse University alums throughout the world. Checking out Dr. Rick Wright, Power 106.9 Old School Sunday. On a big bad Sunday afternoon, Dr. Rick Wright live and well in Syracuse here at Power 106.9 Radio. Do it.
The network reminds you that you too may call in to Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.